horizons, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go, through the wastelands,
swear, every other time I try to install this, it doesn't work. Okay, hey everybody. I'm not wearing a hat, but oh well. I think I got it to work. If I got the base game working, that's a good sign. We'll pick a mod. Okay, I can only sort of see the... Is the game like really teeny? I can only sort of see my chat. Hang on. Trying to figure up. I think I just... Hang on. Yeah. Why is it so smooshed? Probably because... I bet I have an idea. Hang on, I need to see what resolution that this game is playing at, and then I probably need to match the resolution with... So 1280 by 960, which is the best that the game could do back when. So 1280 by 960, I need to write that down. 1280 by 960, and then probably... No, this is same haircut, just with the hair not spiked. Smushed all day by a hat. Let's see now if we are skilled enough. I can go to the video. Do I need to end the stream to change that? That's evil. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm actually going to end the stream, then start it right back up, because how fun is that? 1 second. Muhahaha. I fixed it! I broke it. Nope, now my OBS is over here. Ooh, screenception. There we go. This needs to be considerably smaller. Wait, hang on. Okay, one of these days I'm going to have everything fixed. Nope, it... See, Windows 10... Whoops. Windows 10... What have I done? Freaks out when you change the resolution of whatever you're doing. Usually it's not a big deal, but I need to be able to see the darn fangled, gosh darn. Yes, thank you. It wouldn't be a T3 stream. Something was. To be fair, we're trying out. We're venturing into new territory. Okay, well, I can't see the chat. I can see Twitch chat. I cannot see YouTube chat, so I'll pull it up on my phone and I'll look at it every once in a while. I assume we've got volume. I turned off the music, but yeah. Hang on. I gotta get my own stream pulled up. And I gotta... Up, I started the credits. turn the music back down before I get in trouble. So I should be. I need the. There we go. There. If that's the worst thing that goes wrong. Okay. So it should be. I can see my full screen. Now we could go and we could just play the game. I'm not gonna do that. If any of you guys have Battle for Middle Earth 1 mod ideas, I'm all ears. But let us. Ooh, you can only see part of the screen. Cool. There we go. Take a gander at the mods that exist. I have not played standard Battle for Middle Earth in a long time. I've always played the Edane mod, and when I play Battle for Middle Earth 2, which I could not get to work this evening because I rushed it, I've gone far too far. I will play the Edane mod because that is by far my favorite mod. This excites me. So if you didn't know, they are doing the Lord of the Ring or middle BFME in Unreal Engine 4. It's being completely rebuilt in every aspect in Unreal Engine 4. Prepare for a completely new experience. And they've got a YouTube channel that you can watch. They're doing very well if you look at some of the models. This isn't a mod, but you know, it's still very cool. It's very exciting. And I was reading, and you don't have to have the game in order to play it. So yeah, it's gonna be really cool, I think. But it's not a mod. Probably. Good grief. This was updated at Christmas time? Is this for this mod? No, this is for Age of the Ring. That annoys me. Awesome modders putting articles for a Battle for Middle Earth 2 game. And probably gonna do this. It's about the best that we can. You might be saying, why didn't you do this before you started the stream? And I'd say it was either try and figure this out before the stream started or not. Let's all watch an ad together. Mute the ad. There we go. Heck, consider this a lovely little instructional video on how to install this mod, if you will. That is, unless it doesn't work, in which case, don't pay attention. Okay. I did this. Let's watch it not work. Credit list. Let's watch it not work. Ah. Hey! I love it when something works the first try. Thanks to everyone who's watching. There is a way, I think, to get this sucker to work in full HD. There might be a mod that does that. I don't know. So first I'm just going to do a skirmish. Get used to playing this game again. We're just gonna play on the easy. So this isn't gonna take extremely long. It's extremely weird to play this without music, though, I will admit. Oh, Wash asks, is the golden barking woo better? So, some better. Oh, this is before the age of Wazda. Some better. Poor thing had a UTI infection.
Ready. Move out. This way.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a way to get this sucker to BHD. I feel like I've done it. Now nothing is true. Ooh. Hang on. There's a way. In one of these silly things, there's a way. I don't know. I'll figure it out later.
Be on guard.
This is extremely weird playing with
Forward.
zero music.
Be on guard. Go.
So I'll start up the good campaign here in a while. And then we might venture into XCOM 2 afterwards.
The farm is ready. Come on, soldier, move it. The farm is ready. The farm is
So
ready.
this was one of my favorite games growing up. And I mean, there's definitely a difference.
Be careful. There are walls nearby.
Restrictions.
Stand ready.
Nope.
Let's
Back,
go.
backity
Keep
back.
going. Make ready. March.
Wow, they started to chase those
Be
suckers
on
too.
guard. We have the new farm.
For the ages of... Oh, no, I was getting ready to say before you could rotate the camera, but you sure can. Tells you what I remember. So one thing I don't remember how to make it look better. I feel like I used to be able to zoom farther in,
There are walls
but
nearby.
also you can zoom way farther in with like the Edane mod. I don't know where my brain is overlapping and not remembering. If it's one of those things where it was actually the Edane mod that let me do that. But I think for a game that came out in... What? This came out in 2004, I think as well. Did this game come out the same year as Third Age? I don't remember.
Be careful. There are walls nearby. The new barracks is ready.
Today, my family in Chile send my older PC and finally end the clone campaign in Battlefront 2. Oh, gosh. Wow. Keep trying to use WASD and it's not working. So unlike in the Edane mod, and I might put the stream on pause. How can you get on in on this game? Hang on, I'll send it to you. I'll send you the link. Sorry, it's Dim Dim, the Dim Dim, and I must respond. It is required to respond to the Dim Dim. You don't ignore the Dim Dim. I mean, I do it all the time, but... Sorry to interrupt. You're not sorry. You're not sorry at all. I'm playing. Okay, now if I can just get everything to work simultaneously, that would be spectacular. Because now I can't see any of the chats. Hang on. Maybe. Nope, I don't need that. I need the there it is. Hang on. So what are you watching him stream? Oh, his desktop. And that's it. Oh, I moved it. And then in theory, I can click start and it'll work just fine. But because it screws up the... Oh, I can almost... Now I can't see the Twitch chat. Here. I prefer to see Twitch over YouTube because I've got YouTube on my phone. I wonder if I turn the volume on the music way down. I just want a little bit. Just a little bit. Is that too much to want? It's so low I can't hear it. So, Battle of Middle-earth 1, unlike the Dane mod, which is my favorite way to play Battle of Middle-earth. Battle of Middle-earth 1 only had all good factions, all 2 of them, had 5 men in each battalion, and then the evil guys get 10. There's not a ginormous amount of soldier variety.
Soldiers at the ready. Block formation. Stay together.
There you go, and you'll just do your own thing.
Be on guard.
Battle of Middle-earth actually introduced the second Battle of Middle-earth introduced a free building system. Unlike with this, you can only build where there's little Gondorian tree icons.
The farm is ready. Swords, watch your flank. Keep fighting, men.
Up. So I'll start the good campaign once we're done with this mission. Just trying to get back in the rhythm. It's Battle of Middle-earth 1, so there's no rubble. Battle of Middle-earth 2 introduced 4 new factions, and 4 new factions? 3 new factions? 3 new factions and ditched one of the ones that they had. Orksies!
We're under attack.
I just... You might be saying, what's so fun about this game? Playing the easy AI is hard to learn, but... This game's just... the best.
The enemy is upon us, men.
Oh, more orcs.
Keep a lookout.
So, if you've never played the game before, allow me to give you a brief little rundown. These icons are settlements. You can build, if you're the good guys, you can build farms on them, and that's it. I'm dying. I'll talk about this in a sec. I missed. If you're the orcs, you can build a slaughterhouse or a lumber mill. On these are outposts. It pulls up a citadel, which is a pretty beefy middle building, and then let's get Venemy. And then it gives you 3 build plots, no walls or anything like that. A camp depends on who you've got. Camps for Gondor has a wall and then a single opening, whereas
Stand fast, men.
I see.
I, Venemy, am ready to play my. You must be vigilant. Guard this area.
must be a mod that does that. I don't remember Faramir always spawning in level 3.
The new upgrade is ready.
Is it?
Be on your guard, men.
That's expensive. There we go. So the only resources in this game is...
Honor to hold the Silver Tree banner. Stand fast, men.
Run away.
Come on, soldier, move it.
I don't remember what I was talking about. I'm trying to focus. I'm trying to micromanage. Not too successfully, neither.
That must be the enemy.
So those are Quadrim. Can't really tell from this far out. I mean, you can see if you look really close. This is as far as I can zoom as well. I'm the kind of guy that likes to play RTS zoomed in, but there are a lot of people that say that this far zoomed out is not far enough.
There they are. Archers at the ready. Soldiers at the ready. Foes, this way. Our forces are under attack. Forward. The Silver Tree banner is ready. The Silver Tree banner
So there's
is
different.
ready.
I played this game to pieces, and I'm certain that there's many people who did. But there's certain buildings that if you build more of them, you get more
Soldier battalion
of a
at the
bonus.
ready.
So, for example, if you build more farms, you get a reduced cost of cavalry. If you build more these suckers, then you get a reduced cost on the upgrades, which is so significant. I forgot how big it was.
The enemy is near. Swords! Let's go! Come on, soldier, move it!
So Gondor specifically has a pretty standard RTS army. They've got their standard soldiers and their standard archers. Then they've got their upgraded archers, which are the rangers, which do more damage but have less armor. And the beefcakes of the tower guards. And then the cavalry. Now, Gondor is mainly designed to fight Mordor. Oh gosh, yes, forward. Run, 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 run.
Swords! Soldiers of Gondor! Stand fast, men! Make haste! Steady! Keep a lookout! Look out! Onward! Marchers! Onward!
And then they've got their knights and their trebuchets, and that's it. That's for Battle for Middle-earth 1. Now, for Battle for Middle-earth 2, Gondor, it kind of got the new haircut. It's not a new haircut. It's the same hair. It's smashed
Enemy is near.
down.
They may be near.
Guys, you know what? Screw it. You.
Find cover.
This is probably one of the only games I know the keyboard shortcuts for. This will probably be enough to beat him. Then Rohan's a little different. Rohan's got the yeoman archers, which aren't that good. They've got the peasants, which you can draft so that they have swords and shields, but again, they're not that good. Their beefcakes are the Rohirrim.
The enemy is near.
That's it. I mean, there's not a lot of unit variety. There are some mods that add unit variety. All this mod that I'm using does is retextures a lot of the enemies. Retexture some of the buildings to look as HD as they can, considering the game is not HD. Here's the lumber mill, by the way.
will protect these lands.
Hey,
Swords!
go.
Ride!
I assume we're winning big time. Yeah, the
Silver Tree banner is ready.
AI uneasy, not hard to beat. And in fact, if you're really good at the game, the AI on hard is not hard to beat.
We're attacking! We've improved the
And then, if you're playing a skirmish, your goal is this. There are some things that are nice to know if you didn't know them,
will protect these lands.
like destroying the
Knights! Together, knights, come!
destroying the citadel prevents them from rebuilding. You can't build anything in your plots if your citadel is gone. But I think we're pretty much back in just shy of things. Oh, I spent that on you. Could make Gandalf the gray, Gandalf the white, so when he spent it into the white, but I got the win. No big deal. Ta-da! like I said, I might pause the stream. I won't end the stream, but I might pause the stream to see if I can't get Battle for Middle-earth 2 to work. Just so I can get Rise of the Witch King to work, so I can get the Edain mod to work, but it takes a hot second to get to work. Looking at the YouTube chat. Nothing of interest there. Okay. Alright. So let's go ahead and start the evil campaign? What do you guys think? That is, if anyone's even watching. I can't tell. Let's go ahead and start the Evil campaign. Because I don't know it as well. It's delayed.
The Dark Lord Sauron must reclaim
rest
the
in
One
peace, Christopher.
Ring. With its power unleashed, he will dominate all of Middle-earth. Only Gondor lies between Mordor and the lands beyond. Once it falls, all of Middle-earth shall be Sauron. Rohan, the lands of the Horse Lords. Soon these lands will have a new master.
Okay.
Isengard. Once allied to Gondor, this land now serves a new master. The Dark Lord Sauron.
Man, when this sucker was running off a disc, it took forever to load. So the whole point of this, I used to have the Prima game guide and everything for this. This and the other game that I streamed, which is the Third Age, the game that I played.
We have much work to do.
So,
Feed our forges with wood
Can't zoom in
from the
for
great
that.
forests of Fangorn. With enough fuel, we shall breed a mighty army of orcs. Keep up! Smell something! Keep up!
Oh.
Pikes!
Where are you going? The pikes just get shot, but
Keep going!
saving them for the end is extremely helpful.
We've uncovered a building foundation.
Great.
Build a structure.
So this mission only in Isengard does it work like this. It's pretty cool. So this is how you start, is essentially by just destroying Isengard.
The Uruk-hai will rise from our new Uruk pit.
A
Says-
Rohan scout force.
Shoot them. Shoot them.
Betrayed the light, Saruman.
Shoot them.
Isengard will prevail. None shall oppose us.
Heck.
Our destruction of the forest yields another build site.
Cool.
Aye, our crossbows ready for these new Uruks.
Also in the oh gosh. In the second game you can hold down right click and like orient your guys and stuff. It's pretty cool.
The Ents are
Oh.
attacking our walls. The Ents are coming. Destroy them.
Okay. Not sure I thought this all the way through.
Our destruction of the forest yields another build site. Get the Uruk warriors ready. They come. The woodsman's axe will chop the Ents into splinters. Move it.
I mean, it would, but kill. 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 Ah! Kill faster. Kill faster. Attack. Please kill faster. Please kill faster. I used to have a wall. I don't anymore. reason I'm only building...
Enough trees have been cleared.
Rid me of yourselves. Spare no one. None shall oppose us.
Oh, yeah.
Move on.
Warriors ready for battle.
Ready to fight. Go forward.
Come to me, my creatures.
Will not let you defile our forest.
There's a bonus objective for building all the buildings. Finish the level with 100 Urux.
Kill the elves.
We can do that.
The enemy is on us.
There we go. That should give me pretty good.
Attack.
Nope. Okay, that's the next game. They reversed some of the buttons, depending on which... Oh, that didn't kill them.
Out of thrust of the forest yields another build site.
The enemy is on us.
Okay. These guys have...
Elven faces.
Can I literally not build them? Nice. The next army comes from the front. I only know that because I played this game with kids.
Warriors are ready.
None shall oppose us.
The forest calls
Oh.
for vengeance.
Nope.
We have found a good place for building.
Shut up.
We have found a good place for building.
Shoot them. Don't get trampled. Shoot them. Shoot them. Oh, are they attacking Orthanc? That's funny.
Lay them low.
Out of thrust of the forest yields another build.
And here I was all worried. They literally can't kill Orthanc, so... So Ents... Now Ents in the next game aren't that impressive, but Ents...
Rohan's forces will arrive soon. Scouts from Rohan. Bevow Theoden must be
Nothing will stand
planning
in our
something.
way. They will fall.
Oh, well, that's a much better skin than the default skin for the Yeoman.
Out of thrust of the
They actually look like soldiers.
another build.
Here, pray tell us sound. Why'd you go up there? No one ever said the pathfinding was your neck foot.
Saruman,
Up.
your army will only leave Isengard over our lifeless
The
corpses.
Rohirrim have arrived.
Eliminate them.
I have missions to accomplish. Do they ever charge at me? I don't remember. They probably do. Right? We're just gonna stand outside here if you don't stop this.
Come to me, my creatures.
There, we'll just attack move. Oh, which one did I do? Leveling up Saruman should not be this difficult. Nice. Fireworks. Yep, wrong button again. Underarm.
Take their lives. Nothing will stand in our way.
I think that revealed most of the map. Stuff over here. Nothing to see. And I win, right? Oh, there's... Yay!
The land has been stained with the blood of men.
Anyone have name ideas for our battalions? Oh, oops, I don't have the live chat pulled up. Hang on. Come back, live chat. Okay. Alright, so we'll do one more mission of this, and then I'll pause the stream, and we'll either be back up with XCOM or be back up with a different game, and I'll ping the Discord that we've done a
The
game
forest of
change here.
Fangorn will...
And then we'll see how the replay does to see if we're going to play
is
through the entire game or not on the channel.
home of the Ents, an excellent source of fuel to drive the engines of industry.
I'm not going to lie. No. I was going to say, I don't remember this mission, but I do remember this mission. It's almost as if the Ents don't appreciate that we're cutting down all the trees. But know why, of course.
The Ents draw their strength from the Entmoot. We must destroy it.
We have much work to do. Feed our forges with wood from the great forests of Fangorn. With enough fuel, we shall breed a mighty army of orcs.
Oops, that's
Quickly!
wrong buttons. Whoa. Ents, ow. Yep, still the wrong button.
This way!
Oh, wait. More Ents. Wait.
Servants of my will!
Fire does the most damage to Ents, but Ents... Oh, fuck.
This way!
Hey, thank you for the follow. Onamanko? I mispronounced your name, and I'm sorry.
The elves will
Elves.
pay for their foolishness.
One Manco, maybe? That might be. Maybe I'm not supposed to pronounce it the way that I read it.
Take their
The annoying
lives.
thing about these particular missions
Take their
is each
lives.
battalion one, so it's not like I can click on one and have an attack.
Rid me of these elves. We have where no one. Come, my servants.
The Ents come, I got nothing. So like I had started to mention at the beginning and I stopped, evil camps don't have walls at all. They have sentry towers. One slaughterhouse, I can't build or riders.
Come to me, my creatures.
Oh, get him.
Saruman's magic.
It's a waste.
Come, my servants. Hurry up!
No.
Hurry up!
Oh, it's just elves.
Onward! Over here! Hurry up!
We're under attack!
Follow me! We have work to do. To war! New power is rising.
Attacking us!
None shall oppose us.
Except for the magic. Convenience. Most of my Urukai are dead.
Servants of my will!
Not a great sign. Why are you guys over here? Just looking at-
Come to me, my creatures. None shall oppose us. Elves will pay
I think since I destroyed that, the elves will stop. I think until you do that, the elves continually attack you. And I think once you've destroyed that, they stop. I think. I suppose we'll learn. Furnace and then never look up here again. Wait.
Isengard will prevail.
Get him. The bad guys are typically cheaper, and there's more of them,
Victory is at
which
hand.
means they're a bit more expendable.
Quickly!
In fact, Orc Warriors are free. They don't cost any resources. In Battlefield Earth 1. I think in the Edane mod they might cost like 10. Maybe that's goblins. I don't know. Fire arrows, yes. And so you might be thinking, why would you level your guys up to level 2? Well, the stats on your soldiers actually changes depending on the rank.
Watch it, you! Watch it, you!
So the higher the rank, the more damage they do, the more health they have. Like health 100, he's level 2. And health 80, because he's level 1. And then health 120. So it looks like they get 20 extra health each level. We have a
Crossbows! Watch it, you! Keep up!
crossbows. All of our melee Urukai died. Every single one of them.
Alright, this upgrade's ready.
Watch it, you! Crossbows! Watch it, you!
The other nice thing about a banner carrier is
Quit your jabbering!
they replenish soldiers.
Crossbows!
Raise the fire.
Hey, you with the banner! Get over here! Banner carrier!
So if you really want to cheese it out, you can get a lot of destroyed to like one soldier so that your command pool goes down, and then
Ready weapons! Keep up!
equip the banner carrier so you can get more soldiers.
Wake up!
Level them up.
All Uruk warriors have been
Then
spawned!
I'll send these guys over here, because one thing that you can do is bloodthirsty, and I'm going to do that. So
Wake up!
that's still not the right button.
Ready weapons!
Gotta right click them.
Don't fill up!
Pretty sure in the next game you left click it. Command a horde of. I thought that was an ability. Command a horde with that. Level up Saruman. Okay.
Quiet now! Get the Uruk warriors ready! Crossbows to the rear! Get ready to fight! Uruks!
Pretty sure you lose. Yeah, and you can combine hordes. So combining hordes, I found, is a little more effective than combining battalions, because with battalions you get 2 lines of 5 and that's it. But with hordes, they put 6 in the front and 2 on each side, so that you've got to completely flank around them.
Warriors have been spawned!
So,
Get ready to fight! Ready weapons!
give them that. Then we'll start on this nonsense.
Banner carrier! What are you waiting for?
So that they can all go and die. Hmm?
Ready weapons! Ready weapons! Ready to fight soon! Get ready to fight!
Okay. I think that's all I can have.
New power is rising.
So we'll take everybody. Now, if your heroes die, you can revive them at your citadel. The only time your heroes can't die is when, in the mission parameters, you can't have anyone die.
Come to me, my creatures.
If you are playing this game because you saw this stream, you know, you can always comment, hey, I started playing this game again because I saw your stream. That'd be awesome. But if you are playing the game again, a couple of things to know about it. Q selects all of your units, and A is attacking you.
Draw their strength
I
from
think
the Entmoot. We must destroy
E is all of one unit on the screen. Double tapping E gives you all of them.
New power is rising.
Okay.
their lives.
All my orcs are dying. Oh. Oh, there's more. Oh, Saruman's gone. You're just getting wiped out.
Foul creature.
Kind of funny. Oh, I was getting ready to retreat my level 3 guys, and they all just decimated. Run. Still alive. Just run. Just run. I'll get Saruman back.
The Uruks are ready with their crossbows. Get ready to fight. It's an attack.
With any luck, he'll just stand there and burn.
Raise the white hand.
Out.
Raise the white hand. These two Uruks will wield crossbows.
I thought this mission was going a little too swimmingly. I was pretty sure every other time I played the game that everyone had died. And I was right.
Be still. After your rhymes. We've expanded the Uruk pit.
Each time it gets a higher level, it builds faster,
Keep up.
recruits faster.
Together.
I really feel like I should still build
Watch it, you.
things, right? Yeah, that's it.
These two Uruks will wield crossbows.
Oh, hey, attack.
Watch it, you. Raise the white hand.
Don't just walk right up to him. That's probably not the wisest call. Literally, I don't know if you guys saw that, but right here, almost this entire unit
Ready to fight.
just all died.
Uruks.
I have returned.
Yay.
My vengeance.
I got a couple of these guys. Later we'll be able to build pikemen, which are great counters to cavalry, obviously, and berserkers who do a ton of damage but don't have a lot of armor.
More Uruk warriors have been spawned.
Okay, guys, thank you.
Soon.
Let's take this respite moment and
Raise
look
the
at
white hand.
live chat. I'm not seeing that anybody's saying. Well, I'm also seeing no connection. So.
We cannot command any more crossbows. Ready weapons. Smell something.
Okay,
None shall oppose us.
time number.
Banner carrier.
Move
What are
on.
you waiting
Quickly.
for? There they are.
Come,
Is there any other bonuses? No.
my servants.
Or else I don't
White
know that.
hand.
Over here.
Yeah, it's extremely zoomed in when you want it to be zoomed out, but it doesn't zoom in near as far as you want. When, that's why there's camera mods for this game, because camera doesn't like you. I think Treebeard
smell
bit
the
the dust.
enemy.
Fool.
The enemy!
Juicer. Oh, there was Saruman again. Should be able to just take it out, no problem.
You're dragging.
Oi!
Attacking us!
Fire at will to your lines. What are you waiting for?
Stop it with the crazy talk.
Race the white hand now.
Apparently the hitbox for this is just this big rock. None of these other rocks count as hitbox. There we go. Hey, we're here, we're here.
Against the power of Sauron, there can be no victory.
Hello, Mr. Flex 12. What up? Nothing. Just everyone thinks that I have a new haircut, and I don't. I'm just not wearing a hat, and I don't have my hair spiked.
The army of Isengard stands ready with spear and sword. The annihilation of Rohan begins.
So this is, I'm not wrapping up the stream. I'm just going to pause the stream and swap over to a probably XCOM 2. And then this evening I'm going to do my ever-living darndest to see if I can't figure out Battlefield Earth 2, get it to work. Because it does not play well with Windows 10. It just doesn't. XP, it's like, no problem. The rest of it, problem. But this is the part of the story, or the part of the campaign where you just play the same thing. And then if you enjoy this, if you're watching it live, or which thank you if you came out and said hi live. But if you're watching the replay, liking the video, sharing it with your friends so it gets enough views, that's how you can get this to be a series. Because otherwise, if there's not a lot of interest in it, I'll just play it on my own, and I won't upload the videos. So that's just totally up to you. So I will exit. It's one of those games where there's no exit the desktop. It's just back, exit. Okay, so I will pause the stream here briefly, and actually I might have to end it briefly and start it back up so I can fix the resolution issues. So yeah, we'll be right back.